Chapter 7, verse number 4. Bhumerapo nalo vayu khammano buddhir evacha ahankara ityamme bhinna prakritir ashtada. Earth, water, air, fire, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Altogether, these 8 constitute my separated material energies. Next verse. This is 7.5. अपरे अमितस्त्वन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परां जीवाभूतां महाबाहो यायेदं धार्यते jagat. Besides these, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior nature. 7.7 मत्ताः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जया मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणायुवा. There is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. 7.14 दैविहि एषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेवाये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the 3 modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. 7.19 Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudevah sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. Chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. 8.5 Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yah prayati samad.
We can't hear you, Mataji.
Something happened. Hold on. 8.5 Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yah prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshaya. And whoever at the end of life quits his body remembering me alone at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. 8.6 Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajante kalevaram tam tamevaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitaha. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. 7 Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu man anusmara yudhya cha mai arpita manu buddhir mame vaishyasi asamshaya. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt. 8.15 Mamupetya punarjanma dukhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramam gataha. After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. 8.16 Abrahma bhuvanalokaha punar avartino juna mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Chapter 9, the most confidential knowledge. Says 9.2 Rajvidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idam Uttamam Pratyakshavagaman Dharmyam Susukham Kartum Avyayam. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is the perfection of religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. 9.4 Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyaktamurtina matsthani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvasas avastitaha. By me in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I'm not in them. 9.14 Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantaschadharavrataha namastyantascha mam bhaktya nityayukta upasate. Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. 9.22 Ananyaschintayanto mam ye janaha paryupasate tesham nityabhyuktanam yogashemam vahamyaham. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. This is 9.25 Yanti deva vrata devan pitrin yanti pitravrataha bhutani yanti bhutecha yanti mad yajinopi mam. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings. 9.26 Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritram ashnami prayatatmana. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. 9.27 Yat karoshi yad ashnasi yad juhoshi dadhasi yat Yattapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. 9.31 Shipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat shantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. 9.34 Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam madparayanaha. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. Chapter number 10. These are the verses that we'll do today. So 4 Chatushloki verses. Let's recite these also. 10.8 Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaha sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. I'm the source of all spiritual and material world. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Madchitta madgata pranam bodhayanta parasparam katyantascha mam nityam tushanti cha ramanti cha. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantite. Those who are constantly devoted to me, to serving me with love, I give them the understanding by which they can come to me. 10.11 Tesham evanukam partham aham ajnanajam tamaha nashami atma bhavosto Jnana Deepena Bhasvata. To show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Okay.